Grew up on ramen, now it's crusted Parmesan and truffle butter. Sipping down for times that we didn't have no water. All that pressure made it diamond, I'ma hustle though regardless. Going mansion from apartment, going foreign, no more walking, it's the level up. Grew up on ramen, now it's crusted Parmesan and truffle butter. Sipping down for times that we didn't have no water. All that pressure made it diamond, I'ma hustle though regardless. Going mansion from apartment, going foreign, no more walking, it's the level up. Be a creased up Nike boy, Metro riding boy, broke phone, broke codes, damn I was a broke boy. Hella rappers capping like they have it, but they don't, boy. One time I put some Orgel on some soap, boy. Homeless ass homeboy, and it feel like.
Alright, we just gonna jump right in, man. This your boy Abe, man. This is episode 1. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just felt like I wanted to do like a little podcast or something with some video. I think I need to be in front of the camera a little more. So here I am, man. I got a guest today. I think I met you like, it's probably been like 10 years
It's
now.
going right on a decade.
Yeah, like 10 years I've been knowing this dude, man. And I'm gonna let him tell y'all how we met. But this dude has always been 100. Ain't never changed up. He's one of the most talented dudes I know. Creative. Hella cool, man. He ain't never switched up not one day. And I appreciate that, bro. This is Hail Ceezar.
Yeah, like I said, I'm Hail Ceezar. I met Abe about 10 years ago, like right after I got with my wife. That's how I know it's been 10 years, because we're going on our 10-year anniversary. He used to have a mobile studio, and one of my homies was telling me about him. And at the time, I was like trying to get my first like solo mixtape out. So he came to the crib, recorded me, and shit, we've been solid since then.
Bring that mic in front of you just a little bit. Yeah, you can actually put it in front of you, man. Yeah, so that's how I was in that apartment, like in Grandview, I think. You had a label at that time, right?
Yeah, I had a little squad, but you know how that go.
Yeah, I know. I know how that go, man. I had a squad, man, and you know shit always it goes downhill, man. Especially when you got all artists and you're artist too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta pick who you want to go first, who you want to put out first. You know what I'm saying? And then it comes with a lot of egos
and then the money got to be right. Like you can't really have a team or a label if you ain't got a lot of money. And back then we didn't have a whole lot of money. Now things is they starting to look up, but it'll be a while before I like look for a team or a label or anything like that.
How important do you think a team is, though?
For an artist, I feel like a team is good, but I don't feel like it has to be a situation where everybody is like repping the squad. Like you can outsource. I've learned that from experience. You can outsource a team. Like you can have a graphic designer that you always go to, or a videographer that you want to use. I use you for my recording. I mean, now we got a studio together, but yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people probably don't know that, man. But me and Ceez, we actually opened up a recording studio, and it was kind of just supposed to be a creative space. You know what I'm saying? For us, we got tired of trying to find out where we're gonna meet up with people that have writing sessions, and he liked to do a lot of writing sessions, man. And that just brings me to this for real, man. So 2020 was crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And we decided to open a damn studio during a damn pandemic. That's crazy, bro. Because the pandemic, it either made you or broke you. You know what I'm saying?
Sink or swim. Yep.
Right. So how do you feel like it affected you, if it affected you at all?
I mean, it slowed up the money a little bit, but it also made you hustle. Like you was either gonna sit on the couch and wait for like the government or somebody to take care of you, was gonna get out there and get it.
So pretty much it made artists. How you feel it made artists? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if you really wanted to take your music serious, COVID should have made you at least write more, because I mean you had nothing to do. We shut down. Why wouldn't you be working on your art? You know what I mean? And yeah, last year I think that it put a fire under me, and now I got real serious about music. Like I dropped 2 projects last year, and now I'm doing a project every single month this year. And I think COVID is the reason why I decided to do that.
Because you didn't have nothing else to do.
I ain't had nothing else to do.
So I know at that time I was working at FSP.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to Steve. But like I think every studio shut down except for us, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit, I think like Steve got one of the most he got one of the top studios because, you know, that's where everybody go and he got a good sound.
And also, a nice atmosphere too.
The vibe always gotta be A1 at a studio, man. If you ain't got that vibe, you're not gonna create good. You know what I'm saying? But we stayed open, man, and it was crazy because you wouldn't have thought it was no damn COVID, boy.
Nah. Yeah, y'all was busy.
How you feel about COVID? You think that
I just think it's another version of the flu.
So you think it's like a cover up or something, bro? Like, you think they try to do something? You know, it's a lot of conspiracy theorists out here, bro.
No, I just think it's just an elevated flu, and they probably did take that and ran with it. Like, I don't know if we need to be shut down like as long as we was.
The shutdown. The shutdown. Do you think the shutdown was necessary?
I don't know if it was necessary, but I appreciate the shutdown because I feel like a lot of people needed that. Like, they needed that time off work. They needed that time with their family. Like, you and me, we was on the road all the time. We needed that. Like, we needed that break. So
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I ain't really into politics, you know what I'm saying? But I think the government be having a lot of stuff, a lot to do with a lot
definitely.
of shit, man. And so, speaking of politics, Trump is out.
Okay.
Me personally, I didn't have a problem with Trump. I felt like he was an asshole. I'm an asshole. I feel like he was a honest asshole, and he just didn't care about what the hell he said.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And that's fine as a man, but
Right.
when you the fucking president of the United States, it's certain lines you shouldn't cross. You know what I'm saying?
Like, okay, he got a damn boss too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the president is he's just a face.
So it is lines you shouldn't cross. It is lines you shouldn't cross. So I agree with you there. How you feel about who we got now? Do you think it's going like? I think both of them devils. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with you, I'm not a big politics person either. I don't really care who the president is.
Right.
It doesn't matter to me as long. What I care about is our community. So we gotta focus more on things at the state level and the county level. We can't really worry
Stuff in
about
our community.
We can't control who the president is.
The
but we can-
schools.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's true, man. Because this what is this virtual school, bro? Like, I think honestly, I think that shit is a bad idea.
I kind of disagree because I feel like I got to see certain things. We live in the suburbs, so my daughter, she go to a school that's mainly Caucasian, and I got to see like the way her teacher was treating her, and I got to chime in because she got to a school where they was like, nah, you really can't come up here, just pop up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you need that. So
you like it for the aspect if you get to monitor. Okay, so do you feel like the kids are more engaged, or do you think less? Because I've noticed, like,
it depends on your kids and the parents too.
And the parents, I agree.
Since my daughter was a baby, we've been on that, helping her read and all that.
I think it's too much freedom.
Stuff.
It's like me going to school online, like online college. You know what I'm saying? I never could do online college because I felt like I had too much freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. Man, I got until Sunday to finish that shit. Man, I ain't even gonna do it right now.
When I went to real school, I did that. I procrastinated like a big dog.
I skipped. I skipped school, bro. Like a lot. I skipped class, bro. Me and my niggas we was gone, man, and I do regret a lot of that because when I try to get into like universities later, I couldn't, bro. Like they was looking at my transcripts and shit, like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
But see, like I said, it kind of start with the parents a little bit. We gotta take the reins and make sure that our kids are doing what they need to do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no excuse for why I skipped school so much, bro. We used to go to down the street to Taco Bell. We at the movie theaters, walking around the plaza.
It was too easy to like not go to school. Like,
Man, I had a teacher that let us skip class to record in his classroom during like lunch breaks and stuff. Hey, it's dope.
Oh, so
Shout out
went
to you.
Purcell.
Yeah, we went to
Purcell.
Purcell. It's a
Okay.
performing arts school.
Right. So y'all had a recording studio in that school. Y'all had
Nah, we didn't have a recording studio.
didn't
We
have
made a recording studio in the French class.
bro. Like I swear to God, like my uncle, he used to do janitor work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he let like somehow he probably snuck us in. I don't know, but we recorded at
But
Purcell,
see,
bro.
you older than me. I think they did back in the day, but no, when I was
this was in the 90s.
yeah,
this
nah,
was in the
they ain't
90s.
had that when I was there. We was recording on Audacity on the school computer. You know what I'm saying? Like
Was that free? That was
it was free download. We ain't no money.
Hey, everybody used to have some kind of free FL Studios, and now like that's one of the top things is these dudes is using, these producers is using, man.
Yep.
So let me take it to this, man. I always tell people, man, and I know you probably noticed, like I always, when somebody talk about writers and stuff, I always bring you up.
Yeah.
I really believe like you probably one of the best writers in the city.
Appreciate it.
Definitely one of the best writers I know. You know what I'm saying? And that's more than just rap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like writing is a talent because when you can write, you can write anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Books, movies, scripts, jingles, songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything. You know what I'm saying? So, I always go back to trying to tell people like, man, lil bro wrote a song for a major artist back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you speak on that because a lot of people don't know. It's like a lot of people don't know the shit I've been through and the accomplishments that you know what I'm saying, that I got and the accolades I got behind me. And I don't like to brag on them. I don't bring them up, and I know you don't either.
Yeah.
But I want people to know. You know what I'm saying? Who you wrote for before?
Yeah, we wrote a song for Trey Songz. He recorded it, but it never got released, and that was like my first time realizing that you could get a placement, but it really don't matter until it get dropped. And I know a lot of people go through that. A lot of producers go through that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get the beat or whatever, they do a song to it, and you amped, you mad happy, like, yeah, this my life about to change or whatever, and then it don't. But you just got to keep going.
It's a lot of opportunities that dudes get, that people get, you know what I'm saying, and it gets you to that level.
Yeah.
And you feel like this is it. And then when it don't happen and it hurts you, how do you keep going? You know what I'm saying? Because I had a situation where that happened to me, bro, and it broke me for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just like once you get that close to it, it's like if you could do it once, you probably could do it a second time. So you just got to keep at it.
You got to keep at it, man. But this era now, what is the streaming era?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with the pandemic, what the hell was that?
That's Facebook.
With the pandemic, bro, it should have helped people like me that's older try to tap in and educate myself more on how to work this internet better for this music business.
Yeah, but it's all about how you apply yourself.
But it didn't.
You ain't applying yourself.
Bro, I be bullshitting. I be bullshitting all the time, man. I got a million things going through my head all the time, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? How you feel about people treating the local artists like the local artist is not in the industry? You know what I'm saying? I feel like once you an artist and once you put your music on these distribution companies and you on all these major platforms, you in the industry. I understand there is pro and then there's indie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, but I feel like we still in the industry. You know what I'm saying? It's just different levels. You know what I'm saying? So, but why do you feel like people downplay the locals so much, man?
I think a big part of it is like how the artists come at the people too. But it's so many people. Like, okay, as you get older, it's like a cliche. Like, oh, I'm a rapper. You know, a lot of times I don't even tell people I do music. Like, if you hear it, you hear it. But
Why?
Just because I like, so if I'm around, like, say we working or something,
Right.
like, I feel like you should be able to separate the two. I'm not one of the people that I feel like I need to force feed my music or my art down people's throat. It's like, if you come across it, cool, but if you don't, it don't hurt my feelings either.
Right.
But me, like you said, during COVID, I took a lot of time and I started studying marketing and things like that. Like,
Which
I'm
is
not,
big.
yeah, I'm not really concerned about my hometown, like, digging my music or pushing me or getting behind me, because now with the internet, you can go and target people that are actually gonna mess with you. So, I mean, as far as the public, like, downplaying what you're doing, it really shouldn't bother you now as an artist, because now you have access to the whole entire world. And
Yeah.
so many, so I just see so many artists. They just concerned about. I ain't even gonna say Kansas City, because I'm cool with artists from all over the United States,
Right.
and everybody's just so concerned with their hometown loving them, and then, like, you see people that finally make it, and then their hometown be the town that kill them. You see what I'm saying?
So you feel like, okay, you're an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I always seen you as the dude that knew about. You always knew about the artist before these artists blow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've always noticed that about you, bro. Like, you always put me on somebody, and I be like, man, I ain't never heard this person. And you be like, man, I remember when this person was on YouTube and then.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like being like an A&R or something is like a more of a calling?
That should probably be a goal for me in the future. But right now, I'm trying to turn up my career. You know what I'm saying? I probably got like 2 or 3 more years in me, and then after that, then I'm probably gonna start getting behind other artists.
You feel like you getting older, and it's if you do you got like a time frame on your stuff, man? Like, as far as when you, all right, I'm this age, man. I done tried it, I ain't did it, because I did that. I put a time on mine.
No, I mean, I don't feel like artists should do that to themselves. It's just, it's so many other things that I want to do in life that, why dedicate 15, 20, 30 years to something that's not really working? Why not try to do something else? Like, I can end up getting behind an artist and that artist take off, and then that'd be my calling.
So if you 40, so if you're 40 and you ain't made it to a certain point.
Don't even trip on that, because it's older niggas winning right now. Them Griselda niggas, they popping right now.
But they there. I'm saying
they just got there.
I'm saying, but you not with not being there, not having the machine behind you, not having.
If it's what you love to do,
but it only take one. It only take one song. It only
it's
take
what you love to do.
Yeah. It only take
one hit.
That's it. How you feel about artists? How you feel about artists giving feedback to another artist, as far as like making it seem like they got the answer, but they really don't? Let's say a showcase.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say an artist showcase. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do artist showcase,
right?
And then they be having other artists on the panel that is pretty much on the same level.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they should be doing that?
Nah, but I blame that on the internet though. Like, everybody's already opinionated. Like, 10 years ago, people's opinion didn't even matter. Now, somebody could drop a project right now, and 20 seconds after it didn't drop, they already talking about it's trash.
Everybody a critic.
Yeah, everybody's a critic. So nah, I personally don't feel like that. If I was ever asked to be on like a showcase panel, I probably would turn it down, because art is subjective. I don't feel like it should be judged like that. It should be judged by the fans, I guess, but not by other artists.
Right. I agree with that, man. I feel like it's kind of like a marriage counselor, bro.
That's not married.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna give me some advice and you ain't been through this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I don't feel comfortable with that.
Nah, me neither.
At all.
But they gonna do their thing.
Exactly, man. And it's always gonna be people that's gonna gravitate to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just like this COVID shot. I've seen so many people saying they weren't gonna get it, and now I see them just doing my part. Like, what?
People being sheep. Man, I was in the store yesterday, and this lady was like, I got my shots. I ain't wearing my mask. Leave me alone. Call
And
the
you
police
still
on
can
me.
get
Like,
it.
okay, do your thing.
You still can get. I ask people. I'll be like, so, give me the reason why you got it, man. I just want to. I did it because my parents is older, and I'm around my parents a lot. I'm doing it because I want to travel. You know what I'm saying?
Sheep.
Yeah,
Sh-
whatever they
sheep.
see on TV, whatever they read, they just believe. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? But I'm like, if you still can get it, if you still can get it, and you still gotta wear a mask, oh, the vice president, she got it. Man, they could have just put some saline in her. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
And then what I've been telling people is like, you know, quintiles. There's so many artists that do that too. Like they go do those clinical trials for years, bro. Like years. How COVID just came around last year and they already got a cure for it.
And they ain't got cured for
Man, they ain't
for
have to
nothing
pay
else.
quintiles.
You can't.
Y'all the guinea pigs. Do your thing.
Definitely guinea pigs. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was watching. What was I watching? Something on YouTube with Eddie Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Shout out.
They he's saying like now Johnson and Johnson put it back out because now they know the side effects. Like yeah, motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Like people was getting fucked up, and people getting fucked up off the second shot that they got to get because they got to get 2 shots. The second Pfizer shot or whatever, they getting sick for like a day.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
But the whole I'm getting it because I want to travel thing is kind of crazy to me because you can still travel without it.
It's people, man. They just
Focus more on getting your real ID than your second.
They ain't even
shot.
got that. They ain't got that.
Your real ID. You gonna need that to travel in a minute.
They don't even got
Probably,
that, man.
these people probably don't even know what that is. That's a terrible name, by the way. Real ID. Why would they call that that? I remember I got a temporary ID waiting on my real ID to come, and I couldn't get liquor. I had to like go get a manager. Like, yo, she's saying she can't give it to me because it say it's not for real ID purposes.
So she thought it was fake.
The cashier didn't know what the hell the real ID was.
Oh man,
Pissed me off. I was like, yo, go get a manager. What you talking about?
So they need some more training.
I was like, you just need to look at my date of birth. All the other stuff on the ID don't even matter. Give me my liquor.
We had a dude, man. He came to the gun store, bro, and this ID was fake as fuck. He was fake as fuck. Like, bro gave me the ID, and I looked at the ID, and he was like, "Man, this ain't no real ID." And I was like, "Bro, this shit is not real, bro." I'm like, "Where the hell did you get this from?" It had red all over it, bro. It was like, it didn't even feel the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know it's people still out here making.
Man, they scamming big time.
Bro, they scamming everything, bro. Like, I don't trust Cash App no more.
I wouldn't either if I was you. That's crazy.
Bro, I got it back. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, that's good, but that's shit.
I got it back.
You make me want to stop using mine.
Bro, like, how can they hack anything, bro? Hackers these smart motherfuckers, man. They hack anything, bro. Like, that's why I'm so nervous about having my card on the game systems with my sons, man. They be ordering shit. You know what I'm saying? They probably be thinking these other people on the internet, on their headphones, is other kids, man. These be scammers. These be hackers. You know what I'm saying? But fuck all that. So this year, you doing a calendar series.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Basically dropping little mini EPs, doing 5 songs every month, different vibe. Y'all should definitely check that out. Starting in January, it's kind of like on some hustler, get money type stuff. February is sexual songs. March is more humble and conscious. Just dropped April. It's more family oriented. I'm telling stories of my childhood, like where I grew up. Easter was last month, so I made a song about how my mom used to take us to Harold Penner's to get 2 suits for
which was very creative.
For $150.
That was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Appreciate it. And then this month is May. I'm dropping a rock project, working on getting that mix now. So it's probably gonna drop towards the end of the month.
Are you nervous
about dropping that? Yeah, I'm hella nervous because I can't sing for shit. I know I tortured you 10 years straight, but I think the songs came out pretty good though. It's real creative. It's different, and it's just gonna be showing my versatility, and that's the whole goal of this whole calendar series, just to show people that I can do multiple genres, that I am a good songwriter. Because a lot of people don't even know that I write, and that's why I want to wake people up about.
I think that they are noticing.
Yeah, it seemed like, and that's all they take is you got to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect people to even pay attention if they're not consistent.
I had to make sure that damn worked.
I know you've been pushing on the Pro Tools. I hit it like probably about 5 minutes in.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You got to do your thing. You got to mix and master the video audio.
So I never turned. Hey, this is episode 1.
Trial and error.
This is trial and error, man. I was on the highway coming back home, and I text bro. I'm like, yo, and I'm like, hey man, I want to start doing this podcast. Can you be the first guest? And he was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like all night. I appreciate you. All night I was kind of like thinking, like, damn, what the hell am I talking about?
You know like, what the hell I'm wearing,
bro? Like, cause now I got another one after this, and I'm like, damn, I ain't bringing a change of clothes. Fuck it.
Same day
shoots.
But you know, like a lot of podcasts do that. Like Everyday Struggle, they used to tell us that. Like they would do like 3 or 4 episodes in one day. So that's why they be having the same clothes on.
What's your favorite podcast? Period. Like I like Joe Budden, but I also still love the Breakfast Club too. Because they bring so many different, it ain't just artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I haven't really got into the Jumper. What is it? No Jumper.
Adam 22.
Yeah.
I like No Jumper. He's cool. He puts you on a lot of new up and coming artists that you probably and porn stars that you probably never heard of.
It's so crazy that porn. What's your favorite podcast? What's your favorite podcast, bro?
Favorite podcast. Right now, I probably have to give it to Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Joe Rogan is good too, but I probably have to give it to Joe.
See, I've never, man. I'm so used to him. Ain't that the Fear Factor, dude? Wasn't Joe Rogan Fear Factor, like the Fear Factor host?
I know he be doing like the fights.
Yeah, he was the host of Fear Factor back in the day. Bro, you was young as hell.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah. You don't watch shows anyways.
Yeah,
don't watch nobody eat no roaches and shit.
Oh, hey, bro, I wouldn't have won. I wouldn't have won, bro. I don't even eat onions.
Hey, if the money right, you know,
bro, I don't eat onions. I don't eat seafood.
Yeah,
how am I eat?
You out
roaches?
You know, shrimp is just the roaches of the sea. So
yeah, I don't eat
even
that.
Eat shrimp. So damn,
I don't eat that, bro.
You fucked.
Yeah, I don't eat that. I don't eat crab legs. I don't eat anything. I gotta fight. Like y'all gotta fight to get the meat out, bro. Like
you gotta fight to eat chicken sometimes. You got them flats. You be fucking them wings up though.
My southern bros, man, they always tell me I don't eat chicken right because I'll be leaving too much meat.
Hella meat on there.
I'll be like, bro, it ain't no meat on it no more. You know what I'm saying? I think I just be eating the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I just eat the middle. I'll feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But back to so you saying Joe? I've always been a fan of Joe, bro. Like people don't give Joe his flowers enough, man.
Right.
Like that dude is. Like they think of pump it up.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know how that dude is amazing. You know what I'm saying? But I think people know now.
Yeah.
Because like when people start doing diss songs, they always waiting for a Joe response.
Yeah, definitely.
They always waiting for a Joe response, but he tell him I'm retired. I ain't.
But see, that kind of go back to your question about artists critiquing other artists.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he does it in a way that it's like, even with artists that you know for a fact he don't like, he go into it unbiased.
Yeah, he's not biased at all.
And a lot of artists, that's how they are. They biased. Like if they like the person personally, they could drop some boo boo and it's gonna be the dopest thing ever. So that's one thing I like about him.
It's a lot of boo boo.
It's a lot of boo boo.
It's a lot of boo boo, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think it's coming back to real rap.
Yeah,
I've been hearing it slowly creeping back in.
I mean, but I think what's scary to me though is like a lot of the dopest artists they transitioning over to podcasting, and we know why that is. It really ain't no money in music. So if you're doing music because you want some money, you might want to think of some other things to do because it's not a whole lot of money in music.
You got
Bro.
touring. That's
yeah,
it.
That's
where the money.
You're gonna be on the road 300 days out the year if you want to make some money. That's why a lot of these artists are doing crazy stuff right now because of COVID, because they can't go make no money and
Shout
they
out
owe
to
their record
Strange
labels.
because
Strange Music, hey, that's the blueprint. If you're trying to be independent, you need to watch them. But yeah, a lot of like Lil Wayne got a podcast, Fat Joe got a podcast, T.I. had a podcast.
I watch
and
Fat
his
Joe's.
bosses in the game. You know
I
what
watch
I'm saying?
Fat Joe's a little bit here and there. I was watching Wayne's for a second, and I was watching T.I.'s. I just don't see them. I don't check for them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but it takes time to grow that platform, and then it's kind of tough because most of their stuff is virtual. Like they not sitting next to next. Joe Budden, he does a thing called the pull up. I like that too, where he actually go to the artist or whatever, or the artist come to them and they.
You said Joe Budden do?
Mm-hmm.
So he got a whole network. I noticed.
Yeah,
I didn't know he had
to
a
it, boy.
network. Like I thought it was just the Joe Budden podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went on his channel, it was like networking. I seen like so many shows, different hosts and everything. Like he got a whole team of just different hosts.
He's revolutionizing the way that podcasts are done. Like,
another one is one of my favorites is Math Hoffa. I don't know if you know Math.
battle rapper, but I didn't know he did a podcast.
He got one called My Expert Opinion.
Dope.
And
I follow him on IG, but I didn't know he did a podcast.
Yeah, like I just watched one last night, Method Man on there.
Dope.
And I think him and Method Man is pretty tight. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
they did a song where it was kind of like they was battling.
Yeah, they
each
did a
other.
little
That was
battle.
kinda
Yeah,
tight.
they did a little battle. But Meth is really deep in the battle culture. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't gonna talk to you a lot about battle because I know you.
I ain't
probably
as deep as you, but I do mess with it.
Like that's what I'm into. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't buying the pay-per-views and shit. I'll catch it when it
Y'all gotta stop, man. But they be reeling me in, bro. Like Cassidy, I'm not even a Cassidy fan like I was back in the day. But when it comes to battle rap, I'm not a Cassidy fan because he's boring to me. You know what I'm saying? And his punchlines is kind of dated, but his face-offs, like
he entertaining.
Oh, that he gonna reel you in. He gonna reel you in, and I'll call my partner David, and I'll be like, bro. He be like, that nigga ain't about to get me again. I feel like I gotta watch it.
Hey, it's like back in the '90s when Mike Tyson used to have a fight for you.
Yeah.
It's not like that for me. I can wait for the highlight reel.
Nah. So you ain't gonna watch this Mayweather in the Jake. What's the dude name?
If he end up
Jake Paul.
If he end up fighting both of them, I might have to go and spend the money.
Fight
on
who?
that. You know, they just got into it. Like I think it was scripted, but they got into it last week.
It looked scripted.
Yeah, but he was saying he'd do 2 for 1. So
who though?
Him and his brother. You know, his brother fight too.
Jake Paul's brother.
Yeah, Logan Paul is the other dude.
Logan.
So it's Jake and Logan. They YouTubers. So that's why I feel like it was scripted. They know how to get them numbers.
That's
up.
why Mayweather agreed to it, bro. This dude got millions and millions of followers and subscribers, bro. Like,
so imagine how much more money they have to give him to fight both of them in the same night. Now, if they go down, I'm gonna go ahead and
they gonna knock Mayweather ass out.
He gonna be tired as hell by the second.
He playing games, man.
He ain't gonna be able to run around the ring. He gonna have to actually square up and knock him out.
The whole thing is, bro, is somebody that's so anxious to do this.
There's some big dudes too.
They're dangerous.
There's some big old dudes.
The white boys is dangerous, bro, because
big.
like
country fair.
One punch. All it take is one punch, bro.
Mike Tyson got knocked out. You know what I'm saying?
All it take is one punch to off guard punch. You know what I'm saying? Like when he beat Nate Robinson,
that was sloppy.
It was a sloppy counter.
I hate the way they did that dude though, man.
Yeah, they did him bad. They did him bad, but it was a sloppy counter, bro. His eyes was closed, everything. Like it was just a lucky one, and it just landed right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen the biggest nigga get laid out by the smallest person in the room, bro.
Yep. And that's boxing, that's fighting, and that's what makes it crazy to me that social media does what it does. I get that's how people are. Like back in the day, they used to go to the barbershop and probably tell the same jokes, but now like it make a nigga not even want to get back in the ring.
Man, hey,
because it crushed your soul that you lost, but you didn't just lose. Now you,
bro.
Now you are a trending topic,
bro. That night they killed him.
They killed him, bro.
They killed him, bro. And my thing, like, I always wonder where he went because he was decent at basketball, bro. little dude had ups and everything, and then all of a sudden I was like, where dude at? And then I just seen like, oh, he about to fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Netflix got this show called Losers, and that shit is crazy because you never really think about the psychological things that happen when you take an L.
Yeah.
Like we take L's personally, but like when you work your whole life to get to this point, like a championship bout, and you lose,
Yeah. I want him to come back.
that shit
I
crazy.
want him to fight again, bro. Like, because he gotta get.
You gotta get back in there, man. You gotta get back in there.
He gotta get his hit back.
Yeah, for real.
He gotta get his lick back, bro. Because that ain't fair, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope he didn't go into hiding because I ain't seen nothing.
But like I said, it could go either way. It just depends on the day. Like you saw what happened to Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
With Tyson Fury, and he beat him before.
Yeah.
And then they had their tiebreaker, and he got his ass. I mean, and that's my dog. You know, I rock with him.
Yeah.
I love niggas that knock niggas out.
Nigga, I'm rooting for everything black.
For real.
Especially
if they knock your ass on your ass.
Especially if they
Man.
knocking your ass the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta wrap it up, dog.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You
Appreciate
looking
you.
good, bro.
Thanks.
You done lost weight.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I don't know if is it done the right way or however it's done, but you looking
It's
good.
for real, it's just watching what I eat right now. I ain't even really in the gym. And that I tell that to everybody. It's about what you eat. That's where
Yeah,
it
I
starts.
talked to Keed. Shout out to Keed.
Uh-huh.
He was telling me because Keed,
Yeah, he didn't knock it down.
he done knocked it
He
down.
don't even look like the same person.
Nah, bro, look good, man. He in shape good.
Hey, I'm gonna say something to Keith.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Bro, lay off the big girls. Some of us like big girls. He be going in, don't he? I married one, you know what I'm saying? Damn, chill.
Hey man, Keed on that.
He don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
He don't give a shit.
And he
I
never
fucks with
did.
Keith,
That's
though. He always been like
Bro, that's
that.
them
That's who
Leos,
he
man.
is. Yeah, he don't give a damn.
Leos don't give a fuck. That's them Leos, bro. They don't give every Leo I know don't give a fuck
Man.
about what you talking about.
Hey, go check out his Black Rose project. I'm on that.
Yeah, for sure, man. What else we looking for, man? Before we get out of here, what's for the rest of the year? We know that it's we know you got the rest of the EPs coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
I'm gonna do a lot more videos, and then I'm gonna. I say I'm not gonna do this, but I done met a couple dope ass artists recently, so I'm gonna try to put a little bit of money behind them and try to see what they can do, and we gonna go from there. I'll just wish everybody prosperity. We gonna probably be back on here again doing this because this big bro.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell I fucked up. What I miss?
You just didn't push the record button. You didn't do the 3. That's it. Trial and error. Episode 1.
Hail Ceezar.
Hey.
Your boy Abe. I ain't got no name for this damn podcast yet.
Hella podcast started like that though. They did.
I got a few names that I'm thinking of. We gonna see, man. You know what I'm saying? It's another thing I want to talk about, man, but I don't know if we got time, man.
It must be deep.
No. It ain't deep, bro. Like, hold on. Let me check and see. Make sure we got time on this camera. We probably. That bitch been stopped.